Yes, and to talk about something that relates to Parashat HaShavua, but I want to also to give you, unfortunately I don't know how to use the guillotine, yes, so you need to enjoy the broken paper. Sifri in Parashat Dvarim. I just want to mention that the Sifri in Parashat Dvarim, Sifri it's Midrash Tanaim on the Parasha. There is different version to this Sifri. I found it in the Bar Ilan Sidrom. I saw that other books has different versions, so I'm using this specific version in our speech, even that I know that there is different nuschaot to this midrash. So basically, I want to talk about Rashi in the beginning of the parasha. It's a really famous Rashi. Rashi in the beginning of Parashat Chayei Sarah said like this: "Vayu Chayei Sarah 100 shana ו20 shana ו7 shanim shnei Chayei Sarah." So hopefully everyone knows what Rashi said. Rashi said, לכך נכתב שנה בכל כלל וכלל, לומר לך שכל אחד נדרש לעצמו. בת קוף כבת כף לחטא, מה בת כף לא חטאה שהרי אינה בת עונשין, אף בת קוף בלא חטא. ובת כף כבת זין ליופי. So basically said Rashi, what we learn from the fact that the Torah put the word shana between each one of the numbers on this pasuk, because it say 100 shana, ו20 shana, ו7 shanim. Why it said shana between each number? Why it's not said 127 shanim and that's it? Said Rashi, it's come to compare. What does it mean to compare? To say that 100 it's like 20, and 20 it's like 7. What does it mean 100 it's like 20, 20 it's like 7? When she was 100, she was like 20 from the fact that she didn't have any sin. Because you know that karet you didn't get till you come to 20, so before 20 it's considered that you have no karet sins, so she didn't have a sins in the age of 100, like she didn't have any sin in the age of 20. And in the age of 20, she was beauty as the age of 7. Again, beauty, I'm not pretty sure that it's talking about external beauty, maybe it's talking about internal beauty, the naivete, the innocent, that a child she have it also in the age of 20 and the age of 127. So basically all these words shana come to say that each period of time in the life of Sarah Imeinu, she was pure, tzadeket, with all the good benefit from each age she had in each age. It means the benefit that you have from the childhood, she had also when she was 120 or 27. The benefit that you have when you are old, she had when she was younger. And the benefit that you have in the age of the middle age, she also have all her life. Okay, that's basically what Chazal and Rashi want to mention here. It's really famous Rashi. At least from my opinion, it's from the kindergarten almost. But what's bothering me is really a simple thing. I'm pretty sure that when the Torah gave us type of limudim, and using a keyword to make a limud, there is a lot of time there is significant reason why the Torah chooses this limud specifically. In even words, the fact that the Torah wants to put the word shana between the numbers as a symbolic idea to teach us this limud, that all her life was comparing with all the benefits and all the good things, it seems to be something significant with the fact that that's the Torah, that the way that the Torah wants to teach us this limud. Because technically the Torah can do it in any other way. The way that the Torah chooses to do the limud, the way that the Torah using the word shana between the numbers, maybe it's really significant and it means something. And I want to try to explain or to give idea or suggestion why the Torah gave us this message of all the idea of the life of Sarah Imeinu, that everything was compared and everything was with all the benefit, with using the word shana specifically between the numbers. Why this is a way that the Torah chooses to teach us this message. For this I wanted to learn the Midrash with you in Sifri on Parashat Dvarim. The Midrash basically talk about Moshe Rabbeinu, the end of the life of Moshe Rabbeinu. Okay? The end of the life of Moshe Rabbeinu. So the Midrash stayed like this. Shuv amar lo HaKadosh Baruch Hu, and it's continuation of previous Midrash. They talk about a few different times that HaKadosh Baruch Hu sent Malach HaMavet to bring Moshe Rabbeinu to him. Okay? It was a few times that he tried. As you know, the Midrash say that Malach HaMavet wasn't able to bring Moshe Rabbeinu. Moshe Rabbeinu not really died, it's more that HaKadosh Baruch Hu took him. What's exactly it mean? I don't know. Maybe we'll touch it in the end. But there is midrashim, various midrashim, that try to explain what's exactly happened with Moshe Rabbeinu and why we say that Moshe Rabbeinu is not exactly died, it's more like taken by HaKadosh Baruch Hu. And this is one of these type of midrashim. And the midrash said like this: Shuv amar lo HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Lech ve'aveh li nishmato. So HaKadosh Baruch Hu told Malach HaMavet to bring the soul of Moshe Rabbeinu, basically to kill Moshe Rabbeinu, to make him die. Halach limkomo hu viksho. So Malach HaMavet going to his location, to his address, to his home, to his residence, to try to find him, to take him, and he wasn't able to find him. Velo metzao. So alach etzel hayam. Amar lo, Moshe, ראית אותו? So he go to the ocean, to the sea, and ask the sea, did you saw Moshe Rabbeinu? אמר לו, so the sea answer מלאך המוות, מיום שהעביר את ישראל בתוכי, לא ראיתיו. I didn't see him since he bring Am Israel and split the sea in Kriyat Yamsuf. Since then, a lot of years ago, I didn't meet him again. הלך אצל הרים וגבעות. The Midrash continues and say like this. So Moshe Rabbeinu went to mountains, hills. Malach HaMavet went to mountains and hills to look for Moshe Rabbeinu. He need to take him. אמר להם, משה ראיתם אותו? Did you saw Moshe Rabbeinu? אמרו לו, מיום שקיבלו ישראל את התורה על הר סיני לא ראינו אותו. Since Moshe Rabbeinu gave the Torah to Bnei Israel on the Sinai mountain, we didn't see him yet since then. הלך אצל גהינום. אמר לה, משה ראית אותו? אמרה לו, שמעתי אותו. What does it mean, שמעתי אותו? I heard about him, but I never saw him. I never saw him. לא ראיתי. שמעתי אותו, לא ראיתי. שמעתי אותו, לא ראיתי. הלך אצל מלאכי השרת. אמר להם, משה ראיתו אותו? אמרו לו, לך אצל בני אדם. הלך אצל ישראל, אמר להם, משה ראיתם אותו? אמרו לו, אלוקים מבין דרכו, אלוקים גנזו לחיי. I guess the end of the Midrash that I cut in my copy is לחיי עולם הבא. So the Midrash talking about the story that Malach HaMavet need to do his job to bring Moshe Rabbeinu and searching for Moshe Rabbeinu and wasn't able to find him. But what I want to discuss today, at least few of the paragraph, maybe not the entire Midrash, what exactly was the chosen places that the Malach HaMavet choose to look for Moshe Rabbeinu? Because it's interesting arichut dvarim, interesting, full of details about what exactly was the searching process that Malach HaMavet did, that the Midrash bring to us. I want to understand the logic behind this process. What exactly Malach HaMavet did? So I can divide the Midrash for two. I want to talk about the first section, maybe a little bit about the second. Again, I'm not able to complete the complete Midrash today, but at least to talk about a few paragraphs in the Midrash. The first section, Malach HaMavet going to two major places, mountains and hills. And to be more specific, we're talking about which mountain? Har Sinai. And the other place is sea, oceans, rivers, big lakes for Mincha. And that place is what? Specifically, Yamsuf. Okay? And it's really interesting. What the Midrash want to tell us? What's the idea behind this? Why when Malach HaMavet looking for Moshe Rabbeinu going to these places? I think the answer is real simple. I think the answer is, a lot of time we see people, and we're familiar with this, that in their life they did a lot of things. You know, they have great jobs, a lot of influence, build something, leading nations, found something, get Nobel Prize, big people that do a lot in their life. They come into the age of retirement, and then they're going back home, and what they are doing normally? Start to write books. So if it's not President Clinton that's writing cooking books, what are they doing most of the time? Writing biography books and, yes, writing about their life, about their achievement, about what they did. You know, all these old people that love and waiting to people to ask them what they did in their life, and they can talk for hours about all their achievement and how they're fighting these battles and renovate, who knows what. That happens a lot to old people. A lot of time old people love to talk about what they did. I can call it a lot of old people stuck with their memories. It's coming in a time in your life, after retirement, maybe older, maybe when the grandchildren already get married, that you start not to live your life as them today, just to live the memories. To talk about everything that you did, to be so involved with the past. And that's basically the time that person stopped to be creative, not doing any new things, not really develop anything, not continue with the progress of development. You just start to live the past. It's really stopped to live. Not physically, obviously. Physically, he's continued to live for another few years, but basically, he stopped to be creative. He stopped to dream. He stopped to think about the future. He stopped to do all the things that's symbolic, the idea of living life. He started stuck with the memories. When HaKadosh Baruch Hu called Malach HaMavet and told him, Malach HaMavet, it's time to Moshe Rabbeinu to die. Malach HaMavet understand that Moshe Rabbeinu really finished his mission. Not continue anymore. Not developing anything. Not progressing. Not going to this next stage of his life. He's basically stuck with what? With the past. So Malach HaMavet thinking, what is a major, dramatic, significant, remarkable thing that Moshe Rabbeinu did in his life? So if I ask any kid in kindergarten, what is the most remarkable, dramatic thing that Moshe Rabbeinu did in his life? He can pick up one of two. I'm talking about religious kindergarten, okay? Pick up one of two. Matan Torah or Kriyat Yam Suf. And that's exactly the Midrash. So the Midrash, when Malach HaMavet understood that Moshe Rabbeinu finished his life, maybe not physically, but emotionally, spirituality, his mission of his life, it means that he's not progressing anything anymore, he's just stuck with the memories. So which memories? If Moshe Rabbeinu needs to write his biography, what he's writing about? He's writing about one of two. Either Matan Torah or Kriyat Yam Suf. So what's Malach HaMavet doing? He's going to look for Moshe Rabbeinu at this period of time. On Kriyat Yam Suf or on Matan Torah. Again, obviously it's symbolic. What does it mean he's going to look for him? That's what he thinks Moshe Rabbeinu stuck there. And what he found? That in the second that Moshe Rabbeinu left Yam Suf, he continued to the next stage. He didn't stop. He didn't was satisfied and say, okay, it's time to get satisfied about what I'm achieved. He understands that there is next goal. He understands that there is next goal that he wants to achieve. There is next achievement. There is something to progress and to grow from this point. And that's exactly what Yam Suf told Malach HaMavet. Since Moshe Rabbeinu was here, he never come back. He never come back just to leave the memories. He continued to the next stage, to the next step, to grow. Same thing about Har Sinai. Matan Torah was a stage that you build from there and continue your mission from there. Then Malach HaMavet thought, oh, that's the first section of the Midrash. The first section of the Midrash is that Malach HaMavet realized that Moshe Rabbeinu finished his mission not because he's not progressing, not because he don't want to continue, because he wants to continue. Because he understands that there is always something new to do, something new to achieve, something to do better. Then Malach HaMavet look and say, if that's not the reason why I need to take Moshe Rabbeinu, maybe the reason is exactly the other side. It's going to the Gehenna. Because there is two different reasons that I can think why people not progressing, why people not achieve new things. It's either that they stuck with their memories, with their achievement, or the opposite. They look at the past and say, we failed in everything that we did. We didn't success with all our missions. So they have no motivation to take the next step, the next mission. So Malach HaMavet said, how does it possible if Moshe Rabbeinu is not in Har Sinai, he's not living his memories in Yam Suf, maybe he's not progressing. Why? Because he gave up. You know, Am Yisrael in Sefer Bamidbar and Dvarim wasn't always obeyed to Moshe Rabbeinu, wasn't such an easy mission to have, to lead, you know, easy nation to lead. Maybe Moshe Rabbeinu is so frustrated when he looked about his achievement that he said, everything that I did, I didn't success. And Malach HaMavet going to look where? At the Gehenna. When person finishes life and look back and see that he just failed all his life, this is the most terrible Gehenna. This is a real Gehenna. We're thinking a lot of time about Gehenna as something mystical, something with who knows what. The simple Gehenna is to a person to be close to the end of his life, to look back about the family that he raised, about the job that he did in his life, about his achievement, and think and say, I wasted my time. I didn't achieve anything. I didn't do it well. I failed. That's the worst. That's a real Gehenna. So Malach HaMavet said, if Moshe Rabbeinu stop, if Moshe Rabbeinu need to go to die, if HaKadosh Baruch Hu told me to bring Moshe Rabbeinu because he finished, it done, it could be for two reasons. Either that he's so full with satisfaction that he did not understand that there is next step to achieve, he live in the memories, or he's so upset about his failing that he's not able to continue. And guess what? Moshe Rabbeinu wasn't either this side or in this side. Moshe Rabbeinu never died. It means Moshe Rabbeinu never really come to the point that he understands that he stopped his mission. HaKadosh Baruch Hu need to take him, because Moshe Rabbeinu even 1 second on his life stop to say, I full with satisfaction, I did what I need, I can rest, or I so failed that there is no reason to continue. When the Malach HaMavet need to take Moshe Rabbeinu, he's not able to take him because Moshe Rabbeinu, every second of his life, understand, this is an unbelievable opportunity. He know to realize what he can achieve. He know to realize that there is always next step to achieve. So he never finished. He never end. He's not able to die. I think that's a message of the Midrash. You know what's the problem of a lot of people? That when you look at their life, you're not able to say about their life what you can say about Sarah Imenu. About Sarah Imenu, we can say that each day of her life, she didn't miss, she didn't spend with no reason. Everything was the same level of successful. You know why not everyone can say about him like this? It's for this one of two reasons. Either people so satisfied, so proud about themselves, that they're not able to see the next step, or the opposite. They're so failing and upset about what they achieve, that they're not able to believe that they can change. People not able to change because they not realize that the day that they're opening today, it's unbelievable opportunity of the both aspect. It's the day that they can change everything bad that they did till now, and it's the day that they can get the next step. If you wake up in the morning and say, today is a big day. You know why today is a big day? Because today I can achieve something that I never achieved before. And today is a big day because even if I feel that I failed yesterday, today it's a new opportunity. If you wake up and say, today is the day, now, all your life going to be meaningful, all your life going to be powerful. You know why Sarah Imenu success? Because every year Sarah Imenu said, this is the year, this is the day. This is the year, not next year, not last year, not next month, not next week, today, this year. And with the Torah, I want to describe the idea, how Sarah achieved this achievement to live a life of fulfillment, of shlemut. In each age, the Torah put the word shana between each one of the number to tell you. Because Sarah every year say, this is the year. This is the year that I can do so much. This is the day that I can do so much. This is my opportunity, not next year, not last year. It's not because I failed or success last year. It's not because of the next year, it's the opportunity. Today is the opportunity. And if a person wake up in the morning with this feeling, all his life going to be different. It's obvious talking about anything in our life, and more than everything about Avodat Hashem and Avodat HaKodesh in our yeshiva life. A lot of time in our yeshiva life, you have excuses. Oh, today it's already Thursday, and I didn't learn well so much yesterday, and we are in the middle of the sugya, so I already have Gehenna from yesterday. I failed yesterday. To start today, it's too late, maybe next week. A lot of time persons feel exactly the opposite. Yesterday it was a wonderful day. I stank like crazy. So I'm tired today, and it's legitimate that I'm tired today because I went to sleep at 1 o'clock last night. Because I learned till 1 o'clock, I almost finished the Masechet. Today it's time that it's enough. And both of them is a nuskha. It's a formula to losing your year in yeshiva. To be able to say in the end of the year that the year was completely useful and I didn't miss anything that I can achieve. It's just if you wake up every morning with this feeling, today is the day. It doesn't matter what I did yesterday if I failed. It doesn't matter if I think that yesterday I achieved all my limit. Today it's opportunity to achieve something new. And the sky is the limit. If that's a feeling, if that's the way the person wake up in yeshiva every morning, in the end of the year will feel that he get a little from the zchut of Saraimen, that the refreshment and the excitement of the first year of the yeshiva, and the feeling of the satisfaction of the achievement when he finished the yeshiva, follow him to entire days of the yeshiva. So remember, not tomorrow, not in afternoon seder, now. Today is the day. That's it.